Well, hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the Daily Life. I'm your host, the star of Daily Life, Tom Johnson. Today is Wednesday, the 26th of March, 2014. And as I said yesterday on the show, the topic is golfing. Golfing. A lot to say about that. Golfing is one of the most popular activities known to man. And if you think I'm sexist here, I'm not. Golfing was actually a male only sport until the civil rights period and the feminist movements and all that. Uh, and it was. In fact, a common acronym for golf, GOLF, a legend has it that the way it got its name was because the men who invented it wanted to impart on the world that this was a male only sport. And so they came up with golf, which was actually a short form for an acronym for gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. GOLF, gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. And that's how they got the name golf. Because really, golf is kind of a funny word. I mean, basketball, when someone says basketball, it's kind of obvious how they got the word. The game is played with baskets of ball, thus basketball. Football, again, it's kind of obvious how they got that. You kick the ball with your foot. Baseball, again, very obvious how they got that. There's a ball and you run around bases. Hockey, I don't know how they got that name. Ice hockey, I get that, the ice part. I don't know what hockey means. I just don't. Anyway, right, so golf. A lot of cool things about golf. First thing I know, you don't have to be an athlete to play golf. I am not athletic at all, and I am a good golfer. Relatively good golfer. I mean, I'm not Tiger Woods, but I'm a pretty good golfer. And, I hit my fair. I need my fair share of mulligans to get through 18 holes. There is no doubt about that. But on general, on par, I'm pretty good. Did you see the shit I did there? On par. Yeah, I'm just a funny guy. Um, yeah. Right. Golf. Now, people like golf for a number of different reasons. First of all, it's played outside. Unlike basketball and tennis, well, you can play tennis outside, but basketball predominantly and hockey and they are played in big, large stadiums, which are usually inside. Football is mostly outside. Baseball is depends. Um, but golf is always played outside. You have to play it outside. It's played in nature. Golf is a very natural sport. You play it on the grass. And for the critics that say that golf courses aren't good for the environment, I just fundamentally disagree with that. Okay, what could be more environmentally friendly than a golf course? Yes, they use chemicals on the grass to keep it green. You use chemicals on your clothes to keep them clean. You use chemicals on your dishes to get them clean. What is the problem with using chemicals on a golf course to keep it clean? This I just do not know. I don't know. Now, that's point number one, the environmentally friendly nature of golf. Point number two of why I love golf, golf carts. Probably the funnest invention known to man. I mean, golf carts really are very fun. You can drive them recklessly and nobody cares. I have done donuts in golf carts before. In fact, when I was a kid, my friend and I, he owned a golf cart. And we took the golf cart and we drove it down the side of the road to get some snacks at the local store. That was fun. I grew up in the country. I love country stuff like that. We did stuff like that all the time. We camped out in my backyard. That was fun. Not really, it rained. if you ever go camping, make sure you set up your tent so that it can withstand rain. Otherwise, you will not have fun camping. We didn't set up our. We didn't think it was going to rain. We thought we were going to be fine. We also lost a television set because we took a TV and ran an extension cord all the way back to the backyard and plugged her in and watched a movie, and it rained and the tent collapsed and water got in and we lost the television and DVD player. So that sucked. It did. We screwed up and we got caught. Mother Nature really did us in there. Yes, she did. Well, here we are. It's funny to watch. Have you ever watched someone golf who's really bad at it? I mean, I'm a decent golfer. I shoot high 80s. Yeah, that's fairly decent. The average score for a game of golf, par is for just you non-golfers out there. The average score, the average thing, how do I explain? Every hole has a thing that's called par. Par is what an average golfer should get on the hole. Par is usually from 3 to 5. Most holes have a par of 4. Some holes that are short, you can get it to the green with 1, are 3, and some which you need 3 shots to get to the green are called par 5s. But the average is 4, and if you take the average of 4, multiply it by the standard number of holes on a golf course, which is 18, you get 72. So the average number of shots that it should take a person to complete a round of golf, a good golfer, is 72 strokes. Now that's a professional golfer. The average Joe, like me and you, or Jocelyn, I don't know what the female version of Joe would be, but Jocelyn seems like a pretty good one. The average Joe or Jocelyn out there takes 100 strokes, and I take around 87, 88. So I'm all right. I'm above average. Some people take 120, and I've had days where I take 120, 130 strokes. Believe me, those days suck. You just keep hacking away at it over and over, and it won't go anywhere, and you get so frustrated. You just take your club and you throw it across the highway, and then some car runs over it, and you lost a golf club, and you have to pay their insurance on the car. You have to pay like $500 to get new tires on their car. Anyway, that sucks. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of tired. It's getting late in the day. I don't know if you can tell. The shadows are getting longer, and I'm getting tired. But I'm still wide awake for daily life because it's important. What else can I say in the last minute or so that I have to talk about golf? Soon, let's see, today's the 26th. We've got a week. It'll be the 2nd. 2 weeks. Very, very soon we will have the beginning of the majors. The golf's 4 majors are the most prestigious tournaments that a golfer can win. They're called the Masters, which always takes place, only one that takes place at the same course every year, Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia. The U.S. Open, which is billed as the toughest test in golf. The British Open, which takes place in Britain. And the PGA Championship, which is the season's final major. A golfer who wins all 4 of those in the same calendar year is said to have completed the Grand Slam of golf. Now, this has never happened in the modern era. It happened way back in the 1920s, I believe, when Bobby Jones got what was considered then to be the Grand Slam, which was the U.S. Open, the U.S. Amateur, the British Open, and the British Amateur. Because back then, amateur golf was much bigger than professional golf. Not so today. I'm running out of time. That's what the Grand Slam of golf is. Golf is exciting to watch on TV. I will fight anyone who says it's not. And tomorrow, the subject is tycoons. And if you don't know what that means, you're going to have to tune in to see it. It's going to be an exciting show. We'll see you then. Tom Johnson for Daily Life signing off.